goes to 141, Connor Weimann or Riker per fence. For the Tritons, number 5 rated freshman out of Lake Utah, Aiden Harris. Niagara 149, Brody Hartree. For the Tritons, a freshman out of Clinton, Maryland, Justin Heffley. At 157, Curtis Brock for NIACC. For the Tritons, a sophomore out of Omaha, Nebraska, Nolan Miller Johnson. 165, Ryan Van Doncelar for NIACC. For the Tritons, a freshman out of Fort Dodge, Cody Cook. 174, Cale Lutens for NIACC. Central freshman out of Victorville, California, Jesus Rivera. At 184 for the Trojans, Drew Fox. For the Tritons, a freshman out of Aidan Carr. At 197, number 3 rated Jose Valdez for NIACC. For the Tritons, a freshman out of Grand Prairie, Texas, Trevion Sample. For the Tritons, will be a freshman out of Baltimore, Maryland, Jordan Pryor. Steve Kelly is the head coach for NIACC. Tritons led by Luke Hoff, assisted by Troy Bennett, Kid Bowie, and Ryan Coakley. Tonight's official out of Newton, Iowa is Bill Reed. Team captains, please come to the middle of the map for the coin flip.
Triton Nation to the home broadcast of Iowa Central Tritons taking on the NIACC Trojans for the home opener here in Hodges Fieldhouse. We just saw the starting lineups announced from each side, the Iowa Central Tritons. We're going to be ready to go here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. The Tritons, they're coming into this one 0-1 on the season.
Kicking off tonight's match at 145, where it's NIACC 125, and the Tritons playing Powell.
On the board.
133, Kate Rowland for NIACC.
6-0.
And for the Tritons, Aiden Halter.
Aiden Halter. 133. Let's see how this match will fare out. So excited to be back here at Hodges Fieldhouse to call sport wrestling for the Iowa Central Tritons. So we've got a scene. A little bit of winter sports early on here, and here we go. Guys aggressive early, heavy on the head. Going to be set out low. Heavy on their feet as well, not very light. Going to move to the outside box now. Something to take notice here. Hayden Halter is excellent defense. He's going to throw a headlock for his first match at Hodges Fieldhouse. Put him down to the mat, almost snuck away with a pin early, had both shoulders down. He's going to go up early, 2-0, make it 4. Make it 6 with those back points, 6-0 early. Halter now. Double H is working hard on top, trying to grind him down. He does a really good job at staying close into his groin and midsection area where he's going to be able to push him heavy, hard onto the mat. Not going to provide a lot of breathing room for Gabe Rowland. Rowland trying to work around the legs. Now, Halter got really strong legs. Not for sure if he can do this. Here comes a Gramble, trying to work him hard, put him in a chicken wing. Here we go. Halter trying to use his strength, his upper body strength, not working well for him. We're going to see him get back to the top. He's going to allow 1 point. Ooh, almost threw him in another headlock, but he went another way. That'll bring the second takedown for Hayden Halter, 8-1 early for the Iowa Central Tritons. They have 16 points in total, knowing that we saw an opening for the 125 spot for NIACC. Wrestling hard here now. So looking down, a minute and a half remaining in period number 1. Primarily, we've seen Hayden Halter be on top, trying to find his pinning game. Let's see if he can twist him. He will. Get him over his shoulder. He's got back room. Here we go. Pinning him down to the mat. Not going to be able to pin him in that situation. With his chest down to the mat. Had to roll out of that one to stay clear. Will be awarded back points. Haven't gotten the call yet from the head referee. He will call 4. 12-1 early. Halter trying to find a pin. He wants another 6 to the board for the Iowa Central Tritons. Put him in a chicken wing. A far end chicken wing. Here come the back points. Gonna have at least 16-1. If you can pin him here, it'll be good. Otherwise, it'll be a tech fall at 15. 15 total points will bring you to a tech fall. Here we go. Let's see what he's awarded here. He's gonna give up the pin, and it looks like that'll be it. Tech fall early for the Iowa Central Tritons. Add 5 team points to that 6. That'll make it 11-0 early for the Iowa Central Tritons in team points standings. Moving up next to the ladder. 141 is our next bout. Connor Weimann will be going up against the number 5th ranked Aiden Harris in the whole NJCAA. You know, didn't get a start early on in his career as a freshman for the Iowa Central Tritons, but once he got in that starting role after cutting some weight down, boy, was he explosive. I remember at the beginning of the season last year, they tried to move him all the way down to 125, and man, tell you what, being 20 years old, getting into 125 in college, that's tough. As he's going to get early into a single leg, not going to be awarded with the points, it's going to stay 0-0. Aiden Harris now going to have to watch out for Weimann's length. Harris is comfortable in this situation, though. I will say, Iowa-born wrestler, as it's in our blood here. Great state of Iowa, especially in this Fort Dodge area. He's wrestling hard, got a good scramble going. Both guys are stuck on their feet. Good call. They're going to call both men up. No points awarded to either side, and we're 30 seconds into period number 1. If you just tuned the broadcast, folks, listen to Hank Ambrose on the call for the Iowa Central Tritons. Harris trying to defend a single leg takedown. Hasn't given up a point. Great battle. Tenacity. Here we go. Double leg takedown going to go the other way. Number 5 is down early against Weimann. Weimann looking like he's going to let him loose. He will. That's 2-1. Harris awarded with an escape. Jeez, Weimann. How strong his thud is. Straight to the hand, and oh my goodness. Harris with the hammer, throwing him down to the side. Now, if you want to get a takedown here, you got to make sure both feet are inside the inner blue circle, the light blue circle. Harris's both feet are in right now, but his opponent's rear end is facing the other way, so it's going to be tough to get around him. Let's see what Harris will do here. He can shove him out. Yes, he will. So both guys going to go back up on top in neutral. Let's do this. Minute and a half to play in the first period. Oh, what a double leg takedown. You can tell Weimann has some football background after he had a blast double right there. That'll be 4-1 early for Weimann. Weimann trying to roll Harris. When he goes out of bounds, Harris going to be down as he'll be facing the home side of the Iowa Central Tritons. It's Hodges Fieldhouse. They got a good crowd tonight here for the home opener for wrestling for the 2021-2022 season. Harris now, he's going to stand up with it. He's going to break free. That's going to bring it 2-4. Neutral position. Harris got a battle here. We've seen him get in on one good takedown, just couldn't finish in the first battle. Harris heavy on the arms. Looking like he's trying to duck under. Ooh. In a situation he could give up a headlock, but no. They're going to say he was out of bounds. We're going to go back to neutral. A minute exactly remaining in period number 1. Coach Moffitt going over to make sure our wrestler's in the right headspace. Here we go now. Harris. He's going to back up. He's going to let his prey approach him first. Bad shot on the side for 141 in Weimann. Here we go with Harris. Going to break him down. To me, with the throws he's doing with his arms, it's looking like he's trying to do a little duck under. Harris has the size, he's shorter than him, so that would give him the advantage of trying to get under his arms for the duck under. 30 seconds remaining in the first. Has one leg. He's got to get to his back. 5 seconds. Harris, battle. He is. Come on, Harris. Keep going, keep going. No points awarded after the first period. It's going to stay 4-2 before the coin flip. Let's see what they got here. The Tritons, of course, are home, so they are in the green. And it looks like we see Weimann will go down to start the second period. As Harris deferred, so he will get the call to start period number 3, if it goes that far. 2 minutes are on the clock. Ooh, hang on now. It's going to be a warning call. Now, Harris can do that one more time in a row. Otherwise, he'll be called for a penalty and be given up 1 point to the opposing side. Harris got to make sure that he gets his fundamentals down straight here. He's going to switch sides, which, you know, I like that maneuver. You go and you cause a foul early when you line up on the right side, on the strong side, and then you switch sides. Make your opponent have to be a little bit on his toes. Harris is up on top. Can't score any points here unless you roll him and flip into his back. Otherwise, you're going to have to give up an escape. Looking like he's trying to go for a Granby roll. He's in an adjacent position. 2-4 is the score early. Harris is down against Weimann. Harris works outside. Both of his feet go outside with him. Coach Moffitt saying that he was in, but regardless, we're going to go back to the middle of the center. He's not going to let him up. Harris will go back on top. Very ambidextrous wrestler. He can go wherever. It looks like he's going to line up on the weak side. Another caution called for Harris. Once again, if you get 2 cautions in a row, you give up a point to your opponent, the NJCAA level. So we want to make sure that you do not do that once again. Harris, pressure's on. He doesn't. He's going to let up a leg. Harris going to go for a trip. Got him back to the mat. Harris got to keep battling. He's trying to spread his opponent out. Weimann sprung like a frog. 4-2. Harris is still on top, doing a great job with his feet. On his toes, he's driving forward, but Weimann in a position where he just keeps working outside. If he keeps working outside like he has been, just trying to go out of bounds, eventually he'll be called for the stall. Hasn't tried to make any progress upwards this whole period, as he started low, early, which is not good in Weimann's situation. When you're at a point where you could be losing points when you should be getting points when you start on bottom, it's no good. Weimann going to have to battle 38 seconds exactly remaining in period number 2. Aiden Harris will have decision to start period number 3. More than likely, I would assume he would choose bottom, as he's gotten 2 escapes early against Weimann and has yet to get a successful takedown to go against him. He's going to line up to his left side now. Harris breaks him down. He's going to grip that elbow down low. Harris going to try a crossface. No, he'll go back to the arms. Trying to pin his fingers. Weimann, just great upper body strength. Not going to let his elbow get to his chin because Harris, he's trying that crossface cradle. That famous padded-in move we saw from him a season ago. He's trying it here in the home opener in Hodges Fieldhouse. Harris with 10 seconds. He's still on top. See if he can get some back points. No, don't let him up. He will throw him right at the end. Ooh, stick with him. Here we go. Harris keeps both of his feet in. Great play. That is excellent wrestling awareness right there, folks, if you didn't notice. Right at the end, Weimann was working his way outside. If he would have gotten his way outside and got called for the out of bounds, he would have had 2 seconds on the clock to have a straight stand-up and have an opportunity for an escape. But Harris kept both of his feet in the center of the circle. That's what lodged to the end of the period. Here we go now. 2 minutes on the clock in the third period. 2-4. Harris trying to work his way up. Ooh, hard throw. Wake-up call for Harris. Harris going to have to find a way to get out. Going to be heavy on the hands. Harris once again battling tough against Weimann. He's going to shove him off. That's an escape. His third. 3-4 early. Harris gets in on a single leg. Here we go. Neutral position. This is what wrestling's all about, folks. Crowd getting loud. 3-4. Harris down 1. A minute and a half remains in the third and final period. Harris gets in on the ankle. No. Potentially dangerous is the call. They're going to go back to neutral. Harris with a pristine takedown. They're not going to give it to him. The boys in neutral. Here we go. Harris plays good defense. Arm is in a chicken wing. Here we go. Harris going to have to keep battling. He's been the workhorse ever since the start of the second period. You'd have to think he's starting to get worn down. Minute and a half remaining in the third period. Harris is battling heavy on the head. He's working outside. Doesn't want to give it up. They're going to call for the 2-point takedown for Aiden Harris in the first time. At home, Aiden Harris takes the lead. 5-4, Aiden Harris is on top for the Iowa Central Tritons. He wants to extend the lead in team points. If you don't know, folks, currently 11-0 is the team points in duels. The Tritons are up on top. Here we go, Harris. He's on top. He'll break him down heavy. Harris did a great job at riding out his opponent all throughout the second period. What's not to say he can do it in under 1 minute to play here. As we just tick past the 50-second marker, time is moving very quickly for Weimann. Weimann's got to make a move and bust a groove. He's going to be on his rear end. Let's see if he can get up out of it. Harris doing a great job at staying behind his arms. Harris to give up an escape. Uh-oh, it's tied back up at 5. 30 seconds to go. Harris throws himself into a shot without setting up, and now Weimann in position to get between them. Let's see if he can duck around him. 20 seconds to play. In period 3, we could be going into overtime. Stopping the time at exactly 18 seconds. Aiden Harris versus Connor Weimann. Let's go, Harris. Harris going to step back right away. Weimann trying to go for the takedown. Harris got to work around him. 10 seconds. 9, 8. He's in a duck under situation. 6. Come on, run around his legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, right at the end. 5-5. And it looks like a stall will be called in the favor of Harris. Way to go. That's a victory for the Iowa Central Tritons. Once more, they got 3 straight. That's going to improve the team score, 14-0, as he had the victory. What a way to battle for Aiden Harris. You know, he was in trouble all throughout the first and second period, finally took over the lead in the third period, got himself super tired as he was the workhorse all throughout the first, second, and third from my eyes. So he let up one escape to tie it at 5, and then right at the end, a stall called against the NIACC Trojans. Here we go now. Next up to wrestle for the Iowa Central Tritons, we'll see at 149, Justice Heffley battling Brody Hortry. Hortry in the center of the ring here. Let's go. Heffley takes a shot, ducks back. Both guys doing a good job at keeping their distance. Gets in on a shot without setting up. Heffley trying to play defense. He can't, he won't. He'll give up too early against Hortry. Hortry working outside now. 2 points for him. That'll bring it 2-0 as we will see Justice go down. See what Justice has for us early. Unfamiliar with his game. Be interesting to see. So he tries a stand-up, but gets forced back to his back. Didn't control the hands before he could get 1 foot up on the mat. So now he's getting the pressure down. This is in favor now of course, Hortry. Hortry will roll him to his side. Looks like back points are going to be called. No. Hortry with the battle outside. Justice trying to work to the outside. He can just get to the wood. 1:45 in the first period. And it's been all defense and all offense for Hortry and Smith. Brody Hortry going to get called for a caution. Oh, caution going to go against the Tritons now. That'll be against Heffley. 2-0 early, 1:45 remaining in the first period. If you just tuned the broadcast, welcome. Listen to Hank Ambrose for Triton Nation. That one gets up and gets down for the Iowa Central Tritons. The first escape for Justice, 1-2 early. Going to have to battle on offense now. Still haven't seen Heffley start up a shot. See if he can go in transition. Gonna have to go backwards now. He's gonna force his opponent outside. Heffley, he got broken down. He'll battle outside where he'll be shoved. 1-2. Neutral position, Brody against Justice. Here we go. Justice takes a shot and backs off. Brody, really good position here. Justice a little high. See what he can do here. Using his arms to an advantage. 50 seconds to go in the first period. Uh-oh. Duck under situation. He's got a chicken wing in. But now he's going to work outside, it looks like. Try to place an arm to the outside thigh of Heffley. 35 seconds. Good call. Took too long to get any points. We're going to go back to neutral. Heffley doing a great job at defending the shot against Howtree. Heffley will dive back, going to take a shot early without a setup. I like the idea. Keep your opponent on your toes. Heffley going to be right back up. See if he can work around. 25 seconds to play in period number 1. Heffley with the throw. He's going to have to lean back. Heffley goes back. Howtree with the battle. Heffley gets pushed once more. Howtree, he's pushing him hard. They're going to call stall against Heffley. It's 3-1. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Heffley trying to battle at the end of the period. 5 seconds. Heffley working against a chicken wing. Gets around his back. That's going to be 2 points awarded to the Trojans. 5-1. As we're waiting on the flip, they're going to say that the Tritons won it. He's going to call a defer, and now the Trojan side, they want to go down. Well, folks, as recently, Brody Howtree, very productive on offense. Let's see how he pairs on defense, because from what I saw on the mat, it looks like he chose down, which I would assume it's usually the most popular decision amongst wrestlers and coaches to go down, because can't score a whole lot of points on top unless you can flip a guy over and put him on his back. If you don't know, folks, the team score, 14-0 the Iowa Central Tritons. They lead early against the NIACC Trojans. Here we go. 4.5. No, I'm looking at the wrong clock. We had an error on the scoreboard. We're good and ready to go now as we're starting up here in the second period. Justice Heffley battling down. He's got his belly to the mat. He's got his legs locked. He's going to have to work his way up. Oh, wow. Got to watch that head there. Here we go. Still heavy on the top side, doing a great job at controlling the legs. 1.5 minutes remains. Here we go, here we go. Howtree still in the center of the mat. Still heavy on the head, gets to his toes. Stall going to be called here soon. Oh, Heffley, got to move. Going to be another point awarded to the Trojan side, 6-1. 58 seconds remaining in the second period. Heffley hasn't made due of choosing down. Heffley got to crawl. Got to base up. He's going to get to a base on his left side. 40 seconds remaining in the first period. Let's go, Heffley. Heavy on the inside for Howtree. Working up with it. Doing a great job at staying behind the arms is Howtree. Right there, he'll give it up. Got a full base for the Iowa Central Triton. He's going to give it up. Uh-oh, in control of an ankle now. 20 seconds to go in the first period. Heffley, let's see if he can get around. Got to just step the leg over. Howtree, great situational awareness. Noticed that. And got his hip right over on the Heffley side. 5 seconds remain in the second period. It's ticking down here in Hodges Fieldhouse. The second period buzzer will ring. 6-1. Heading into the final period to play for the 149 bout. So far, Justice hasn't been able to get an offense going, and his battler, his opposer going against him, going to call neutral. Heffley. See if he can set up a shot. He's dove in on 2 shots thus far. Haven't seen much of a setup from him. Oh, bad situation that Houcher put himself in, and a snag from Heffley. Heffley is tight on the leg. He's just got to work around him. Uses his legs, uses his toes. Lots of speed for him. Just got to push off him. Get under his arms, and he'll be awarded with a takedown. 1.5 minutes remains in the third period. Come on, Heffley, battle, battle. Heffley's down 1-6 against Houcher. Heffley, heavy on the ankle. The worst situation that probably could have happened for the Triton. A lack of wrestling, going to go back to neutral. Here we go now. Heffley to battle once more. Heavy in a blast double. Ooh, he'll get it. 33-6 with 1 minute remaining. He's going to let him up, push him to his feet. Houcher appears to be tired. 3-7 now. Got a battle, Heffley. Gets in on a single. Has hold of an ankle with 45 to go. Heffley is tight. Got to use your legs. Can't just move with your arms now. 35 seconds remaining. Back to 30. Houcher in good position here. They're going to call lack of wrestling, so it'll go back to a neutral position. .27 seconds to the third period. Heffley to battle. Needs a takedown. 20 seconds. 15. Heffley now in a situation you might have to throw him to his back. In on a single. He'll get around him for 2. 6-7. You're a point away. Got to let him up and take him down again. He'll get another escape, but it's not enough time to be awarded with another takedown. Heffley will fall just 2 points shy against Houcher. What a match. So the first team points will be awarded to the Trojan side. They'll get 3. That'll make the overall team score 14-3 in Hodges Fieldhouse. Coming up next, wrestling for the Iowa Central Tritons, Nolan Miller Johnson at 157, and then Curtis Brock will be on the NIACC side.
Nolan Miller Johnson for the Tritons.
And you talk about a bulldog, NMJ. He's a battler, man. He loves to get dirty. Bloody noses, bruised elbows, and all. He's going to attack you heavy. He's going to have a good matchup here to start off the home opener for the 2021-2022 season in a wrestling uniform. NMJ, he's going to be low. Nolan will back off. Looking like he was in a throw position. He will sag off. Curtis Brock, let's see what he can bring to the table against NMJ. Nolan a little shorter. Some of that may come to an advantage on his end as those blast doubles crazy. You do not want to be within a 5 feet vicinity of him when he throws them. Ooh. Heavy on top. Guys are going to bounce back. 15 seconds into the first period. Nolan's still heavy on the head. He's going to actually lay his arm a little loose. Try to snap him down, and it looks like it's going to be successful. 2-0, Nolan Miller Johnson. Now we're looking at Brock in an escape position. Here comes a throw. Get him down, big fella. It's going to stay 2-0. Nolan Miller Johnson trying to put in a leg. Gets heavy on his chin. Uh-oh. He could be in trouble on his back. Does a good job at backing away. He's riding a little high. He's going to have to get, oh, man. Tell you what. Nolan Miller Johnson, he's a cowboy. He likes to ride high. He likes to go guns a-blazing on his double leg takedowns. He likes to be in that uncomfortable situation between both wrestlers to pin him down to the mat. 4-0 early for Nolan Miller Johnson. He's on top. Trying to go with a arm snap to the outside. Not going to work. Brock going to work upstairs. Johnston with a throw. Ooh. Potentially dangerous, 4-1. Landed hard on the shoulder of Brock. So trainers and coaches from both ends going to go out and look at him to make sure he's okay. That was a tough slam. Miller Johnson, he's a strong guy. That happens, and we just want the best of health over here in Hodges Fieldhouse, located in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Team score 14-3. It looks like they're going to help Brock up. He's going to shake it off. He may be good to go. Get a little stretch. That's huge for both wrestlers. By the way, props to Brock. He's a tough kid. He's going to go back in a down position. He'll be awarded 1 point. The score 4-1 between these two individuals. Nolan Miller Johnson on top. Here comes Curtis Brock. He's going to wrestle with a little bit more effort here. A little bit more aggressiveness ever since that slam. Johnson going to be steady and behind the arms. Tries to throw in a chicken wing on each side. Not going to work in his favor. The guy's got to move, otherwise going to be called for a stall. Miller Johnson trying to work behind on the shoulder. Oh, goodness. He's going to give up an escape work outside. 4-2 for Nolan Miller Johnson. Neutral position. Nolan goes back to putting his foot on the line right away. He wants a takedown. He's hungry. He's been waiting for it. Ooh. Tries to go low and outside. Doesn't work for the last double. 4-2. 50 seconds remaining in the first period. Time is ticking away. Miller Johnson throwing in a double leg. He's got him tight. He's going to have to work up. That's exactly what he does. Ooh. And a stall. Going to go against Miller Johnson. 4-2 now. So both points awarded for Curtis Brock. Both of them going to be just fouls, if you'll say, against Nolan Miller Johnson. 20 seconds to go in the first period. Johnston is up high. He's looking for a snap. 10 seconds. He'll shoot. Went wild on it. Ooh! Almost went with a throw. They're going to say out of bounds. It was the right call. Both wrestlers went outside of the circle. They're going to go back to the center of the mat with 4 seconds remaining in the first period. Time for just one more shot. Let's see if they take it. They'll sit one out. 4-2 early. We're going to see the opposing side get the call. And look at right there. Instead of deferring, we're going to see the NIACC side take bottom. It's like a caution. Once more, going to be called against Nolan Miller. Got to go on the ref's call. He's going to challenge the call. They're saying that he's getting a little too high on the elbow this time. Now the head official, he's talking it over with Nolan Miller Johnson. He may just give a neutral position. .42 remains the score. There you go. Johnson going for another throw. Can't get him over his shoulders. That'd be illegal. So he's just going to sit on him. Heavy chest. Back down to the mat. Does a really good job at filling out his opponent. Applying pressure wherever he needs. 4-2. Minute and a half remains in the second period. And he will give up a reversal. We see the toe drag swag a lot in football. We're going to be calling it now in wrestling. Curtis Brock, way to keep your toes alive and inside the center of the mat. 4-4. With a minute and a half to wrestle in the second period. In the down position. Working up with it. Wow. Breaks free. Escape. Look at the strength. Miller Johnston takes no time to get in on a takedown. Ooh. Hard takedown. Stuck on his hip. 7-4 is currently the score. Both individuals. Nolan Miller Johnson has the lead. And I hope Brock's okay. Folks, if you saw that, what had happened was Miller Johnson was down right away, got up with an escape, took no time, fired a blast double early. His shoulder dug deep into the hip of Curtis Brock. It's the second time that he's gone down this match. I hope he's okay. The trainers and coaches are over there checking him out. I'm going to keep the broadcast right here, folks, to make sure he is okay. Folks, I got to tell you, if you are a fan of Iowa Central athletics, you should check out my coach's show every single Monday night at 6 p.m. on KICB 881 The Point. We have Moments with Montalto, hosted by myself, Hank Ambrose. I sit down with all of the winter sport coaches here at Iowa Central campus. Noel Miller Johnson will be awarded with the victory. Curtis Brock, I do hope he is okay. He'll forfeit the rest of the match. So with the forfeit, that's going to bring it to 20-3 in team record against the pair. Curtis Brock going to be helped off. We're going to move up to our next weight class. 165. Ryan Von Dossler for NIACC is going to be going up against Cody Cook on the Triton side. At our 165 weight class, folks, we have, including this one, we have 5 remaining matches. The night has gone by quick here in Hodges Fieldhouse. The Tritons are rolling. They're up 20-3 in the duel. Here we go now. Van Dossler now. Going against Cook. Cook is going to sag off the outside of the circle. Working outside. Kurt trying to get in on a chicken wing situation with both arms. He's in favor on the left arm. See if he can get the right. Uh-oh, now Cook is going to be pushed out. Both guys stay inside the center. Still battling. Guys got a lot of energy. Light on their feet. Trying to stay heavy on the elbow. Stall of wrestling going to go back to the center of the mat. 0-0 is going to remain your score. Under 2:15 to go in the first period. Cook against Von Dossler. This was a little bit slower of a match. These guys looking like they're arm heavy. They were light on their feet early, but ever since those 30 seconds have passed, none of them have been moving their legs a whole lot. Here we go. The leg situation, single leg. Scramble, good scramble by Cook as he tried to roll him over. No points still awarded. Scramble is alive. Here we go. Got a battle to get on top and behind your opponent. Cook will lift the shin. Von Dossler Gonna work behind the elbows. Uh-oh, put him on his back. He's riding a little high. No points awarded still. Cook could have had him on his back, but he was a little high. Still in the scramble. 1:15 remaining in the first period. These guys are tabling out. Wide on each side. Van Dossler trying to work his way up. Cook doing a good job at staying in position down low. Wraps around his ankle. Wants to battle to his knee. Trying to spread him out. Here we go. Now in a single leg opportunity with 45 seconds to go in the first period. Van Dossler still doing a good job at riding high. Cook wants the 2. Yes, sir. He'll be awarded with it and the back points. Got him, ref. Get him on his back. Got to have both shoulders down. Got to pin him. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Squeeze him, squeeze him. 15 seconds. He'll have 4 back points awarded. That's 6-0 early. 10 seconds remain in the first period. Cook, it looks like he'll ride this one out. 2-1. That'll be the end of period number 1 in Hodges Fieldhouse. 6-0 early on for these two individuals. Cook is in favor of the lead. Along with that, he's going to give up the call as we're going to see NIACC. They'll choose down. And Dossler, let's see what he can do on bottom. So far, had a good presence on the scramble, but we haven't seen a great offensive game from him thus far. Spread eagle. Arms both wide. Van Dossler doing a good job at staying under the arms. He's going to let him to his feet, trying to get him in a throw. He can't. Get him back down low. Snap opportunity for Cook. He's going to sink his elbow in tight. Just trying to battle to his back now. Trying to lock up one arm, one leg on the near side. Just a minute to go in the second period. Van Dossler has been looking like asleep out there. Has to battle, has to battle. Cook still sticking behind the arms. He's trying to snap down his hips so he can get him on top. Cook gonna let him up. An escape point awarded, the first of the match, 6-1. 40 seconds remain in the second period. Attacking position for both guys. Going hard at it. Under the arms. Looking to throw. 25. Van Dossler will sprawl out. He's going to stay in. He's got both feet in still. 15. Oh, they're going to switch now. Cook. They're going to say that Van Dossler tapped the outside. It'll be 6-1 neutral position for the guys. 12 seconds to go in the second period. See if any of them can take a shot. 7. 5. No movement. 3, 2, 1. They're going to rest out the rest of the second period. We're moving on to period number 3. Folks, I have an announcement to make. I see Curtis Brock. He's up. He is moving. He appears to be okay. He has ice on his right hip. That's right where the blast double drove him into the ground with Nolan Miller-Johnson, but he appears to be okay. As we start the third period, the Tritons choose down. Cody Cook, right and low. He's going to get one leg up. He's going to get 2 legs up. Uh-oh, throw position, not going to go for him. Near worked his way outside. Cook trying to battle, trying to snap those fingers. Minute and a half. Cook going to snap at his fingers now. Back position. Here we go. Cook will spin out. 7-1. as Cook will get his first escape. Cook gonna bring it back to the center of the mat. He's dominated. He's got to stay at 6 points ahead of his opponent if he wants to end up in the major. That'll bring it to another 5 points for the Iowa Central Tritons. Oh, great shot after the misread. Cook stays in tight. He's on the inner hip. Inner thigh, he's going to keep it tight still. He's just got to get his opponent to his back. 35 seconds remain in the third period. Cook in great position here. Sure they're about to call abruption here? Yes, they do. 23 seconds remain in the third period. Cook just got to be very conservative here. Don't let up anything to your back. Still staying aggressive. He's going to step in. Cook is still hungry. 15 seconds. Here we go. Snaps. Tries to get outside. He won't. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Cook playing the defense he needs to get the victory. Try to snap his opponent down once more. He cannot. And that'll be it. That'll close out yet another period. The Tritons move up another 3 points. 23-3 they'll call for the victory at the 165 bout. Up next for the 174-pounders, Cale Luthans will be going up against Jesus Gutierrez. Go, Jesus. He's going to back away. 23-3 is the team score. Jesus trying to work outside, quick on his feet. Luthans doing a good job at staying low. Swing the hips outside. Battle down low now. These guys going to stay in neutral. Luthans reaching with his right arm. It's apparently he wants to give it up, maybe try to swing him in. Luthans is with it. Sprawling back now. Uh-oh, Luthans looking like he may be awarded with a takedown, but the Tritons showing some more great defense. That's something I've known this whole duel. Tritons been playing some great defense. Not letting up the easy points. Uh-oh, right him high. Trying to step the ladders, Luthans. Uh-oh, Jesus in position where he could give it up. Gutierrez got to get out of it. He will grab an ankle. He's heavy on the head. 1.5 minutes remains in the first period. Great call. Abruption going to go back to the center of the mat. 0-0. Gutierrez going to be back to that net. See what he tries to set up. Let's go here. Gonna dive down low, in on a single leg takedown. Can't make contact, gonna be shoved back off. 1:15 remains in the period. Got a battle. Still battling. Under a minute. Actually just reached the 45-second marker. There you go. Get on in a shot. Jesus Gutierrez. Just trying to stay tight, trying to get the first points awarded in the match. Both guys scrambling. Going end to end. Got to table him. He's going to work up. Step the ladder, Gutierrez. He'll go for it. But he still has lost his ankle. Oh! Tried to snatch behind him and get the score, but not quick enough. No, 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 not today, says Luthans. 15 seconds remaining in the first period. Folks, if you just tuned the broadcast, listen to Hank Ambrose on the call for Triton Nation. And that's going to close out the first period.
One period, no score.
Here we go. Luthans is on top. Escape awarded to the Triton side, 1-0 early. Gutierrez, nickname Chewy. Like a junkyard dog out there. Good job staying low, keeping shoulders up, chewing at them ankles. A minute and a half remains in the second period. Gutierrez stays high. Ooh, in position, could have taken a shot. Saw Lukens go haywire. Minute 15, Gutierrez in on a shot. It's a blast double. Get him. Rounding up for another two. 3-0. A minute remains. Gutierrez is going to try to drag him back. See if he can do it. Staying inside the circle. Ooh. Challenged himself for a second. You saw right there on the camera. He looked back at his feet. Just trying to make sure where he's at. 40 seconds remaining. 35. Going to be shoved out of bounds. Gutierrez going to be back on top. The center of the mat. 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Head official going to go over, looks like going to give him a warning. Gutierrez has been shoving out of bounds. Up next to come for the Iowa Central Tritons, Aidan Carr, Trevion Sample, and Jordan Pryor. Our final three wrestlers on the Triton side tonight, they're going to be going up against Drew Fox, Jose Valdez, and Jalen Smith. 20 seconds in the second period. Gutierrez going to play conservative. Gets tight on his ribs, trying to control the wrist. Tries to work outside and do a crossface cradle. Trying to find something. Gutierrez struggling to find a weakness against Lukens. That'll bring it down to the closing second. As a buzzer will horn, and we're going to head into period number 3. The score 3-0 early for Gutierrez. Lukens, ooh. Caution going to be called. Started before the whistle. These guys have been waiting to get back into wrestling. We've seen a few guys get called for a caution. They're just not yet ready for that whistle. Here we go. 2 minutes on the clock. Anything that can happen here in Hodges Fieldhouse. Gutierrez is under the arms. He'll work outside. Down to his belly button. Here comes a throw. No points awarded. As Gutierrez started on top. Still looking for the battle. A minute and a half remaining. Got a battle. Going to stay behind the arms. Very conservative. Battle back up to a mid-base is Luthans. Kale Luthans trying to control that arm. Has himself a base now. Going to try to step a leg up. Watch out for the throw. Here it comes. Send him back down. 40 seconds remain in the final period to wrestle. 4-0 is your individual score. 23-3 is the team. (20 seconds). 15. 10. Winding seconds. Here we go. Chewy going to be awarded with a win in the home opener. Way to go, Jesus Gutierrez. 4-0, the final score. Add another 3 points to the team score, 26-3. Up next, wrestling for the Iowa Central Tritons, Aidan Carr going up against Drew Fox.
24, Drew Fox for NIACC. Aidan Carr for the Tritons.
Here we go, here we go. 3 minutes on the clock in the third period. Aidan Carr. See him battle. Center of the mat now. Aidan Carr. Got great defense. The way he can throw that hip down. Block the thigh. He ain't getting it on a single easy against Aidan Carr, I'll tell you that much. Fox. Got it. Good heavy hands. Nice way to fire back is Carr. He'll snap back down. Still working outside. Carr's under the arms. He'll swing him. He'll move. Here we go with Carr. He'll snap again. Just got to get behind him now. You've done all the dirty work, Carr. Here we go, here we go. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Minute 45 now. We're going to see Fox bounce on his feet, trying to get a little loose. Fox hasn't been very active. 0-0, Aidan Carr looking for his first turn. Aidan Carr with it on the top of the head. Still have heavy hands. Gonna fly away. Let's see if he can get in on a crossface. No, but he does break the single leg. Like I said earlier, folks. Not gonna get Aidan Carr easy on a single leg takedown. A minute remaining in the first period. Score 0-0. .45 seconds remain. Still got a battle here. After this, just got 2 matches remaining. Trying to work around him now. 2 points awarded for the Iowa Central Tritons. Way to go, Carr. 15 seconds remaining. We got Carr on top. 2-0 the score. Carr staying high, applying a lot of pressure. Doesn't want to give up a turn or a twist. A reversal in that matter, so Carr will ride him out to the end of period number 1.
First period, Carr leads 2-0.
Here we go. Under 2 minutes. See a man work outside. Battling hard. Under 2 minutes.
Escape to Carr.
An escape awarded to Carr. That'll make it 3-0. Fan right out there, and a coach. Keep moving. These guys getting a little lackluster out there. Keep battling, keep battling. Here we go. A minute remaining in the second period. Carr in neutral position going up against Drew Fox. Fox yet to score a point. Abruption going to go back to the center of the mat. Referee wants a little more action. They're yelling for Fox to get to that single. See if he can capitalize. 40 seconds remains. Wow, great flyaway by Carr. Spreads his leg out wide, gets in on a single leg, and works it back for his second takedown. 5-0, early for Carr. 20 seconds remaining. Carr doing a good job at striking the strong side of his leg. 10 seconds remains. There goes 5. The closing second of the second period. We got still one more to go for Aidan Carr against Drew Fox. Looks like Drew Fox is going to call for a neutral. He wants a blast double, I can feel. Fox still heavy on the head. Waiting for an opening. Aidan Carr swinging loose. He's confident out there. Carr going to stay tight. Center of the mat. Carr to fire in on a shot. Sticks his ankle. The third takedown for Carr. That'll bring it 7-0 early for Aidan Carr. Under a minute and a half remaining in the third period. Folks, after this match, all we have left is Travion Sample, as well as the big guys. Jordan Pryor as well for the Triton side. Travion Sample and Jordan Pryor are going to be going up against Jose Valdez, Jalen Smith. We have 50 seconds remaining. Aidan Carr riding out his opponent. He's heavy on his hip. He's got his legs locked in. He's trying to work a crossface, but Drew Fox doing a good job and getting his head down in the mat to prevent that. They're calling for Drew Fox for an army call. Army draw. Crawl. Goodness. 30 seconds remaining in the third period. Carr's trying to drive still. See if he's got it. 15 seconds. Just got to ride him out. Five seconds in situation for the major. There we go. That'll be the final 7-0. They actually got another point added to them. That'll bring it to 8-0. 30-3. We'll bring the team score up next. We'll see Travion Sample. He'll take on Jose Valdez.
At 197, number 3 ranks Jose Valdez for the Tritons. Travion Sample.
Here we go. See what Travion's got for us. He's going to battle under the arms early. He's working up with it. Trying to get him down low. Got to fire out of that single leg. Uh-oh. Here we go now. Jose Valdez working outside. Valdez heavy on the leg. Works up. Valdez trying to work down. No, sir. Working outside. Travion Sample. Going to be awarded with the takedown, but Valdez is going to let him up right away. That'll bring it to 2-1. He's got to fix his ankle. There you go. 2-1 Travion Sample now. He's trying to work offense. 2.5 minutes remain in the first period. Sample back to playing defense. Here we go. Rolling him over. Almost flipped Valdez. Wow. Valdez. That's a little bit of a shock for him. He's going to have to work backwards now. Reevaluate the type of wrestler Travion Sample is. Tough kid. Valdez is ranked number 2, the 197-pound weight class. Valdez getting in and another single leg. He's going to work inside. His second takedown, 4-1 early. He'll let him back up. That'll bring it 4-2. Travion Sample. That'll work. Heavy on the arms. Trying to battle for a single leg. Sample with the toughest matchup of the night against number 2 ranked Valdez. Sample still heavy on the head. Minute and a half remains in the first period. Let's go, Sample, got to move him. Abruption, go back to the center of the mat. Minute 15 remains in the first period. Travion getting some moral support from the crowd. Let's go, Travion. Still centered up in the center of the mat. Under a minute. Still going to work with it. Travion is high on the head. 45 seconds remains. Here we go. Shoot it down to 30. Travion Sample trying to go low for a duck under on the perimeter. Tries a second time, both go unsuccessful. 10 seconds remain. Third time unsuccessful. Sample playing defense now. Valdez is tired. 5 seconds remain in the first period. That's going to close out period number 1. The score 4-2. Valdez sticking with the lead.
Valdez leads 4-2 in the first period.
Valdez is going to defer. We're going to see Travion Sample. Let's see what he calls. He's running down. That's what he'll call. Let's go, Sample. Hasn't had a chance to work from bottom as Valdez has just let him up each time. Trying to go in for a throw. There's an escape. Sample takes no time to get in on a single leg. Sample in position to get the lead. 4-3. Sample got to be strong on the leg. Lift it up. Use your power. Let's do it. Got to raise him, got to tabletop him. He's going to let go of the single leg. It's going to stick at 4-3. Sample's still heavy on the head. He's leaning his weight on him, trying to get Valdez to snap at the pressure. A minute remains in the second period. Sample down 1. $55. Valdez, kind of heavy on his feet. Burned a lot of energy in the first period, almost gave up the lead to start the second. Travion is battling. He wants those points. He wants to get back on top. 3-4. We'll stay with the score. Sample's still down. 25 seconds. So we're closing out period number 2. Still have 1 to play for these guys. 15. Here we go. 10 seconds. That'll work for a shot. Let's see if anyone tries to set up here. No setup. Sample just going to fire right away. In on a single leg. Let's see if it's enough. Oh, in the closing seconds, it won't be enough. Sample shows he can do a really good job without setting up a shot and getting in on a single leg takedown, but he just hasn't finished. Now Valdez, he'll choose down, 3-4. Your Sample. You can let him up right away. That's smart. It's good situational awareness right there for Coach Moffitt. Trevion Sample. Sample still sagging off. 1.5 minutes to remain in the third period. Sample needs a takedown. See if he tries to go belly-belly here. Still battling. Sample doing a good job pointing his toes in the right direction. He's going to try to go under for a duck under. Not going to work out in his favor. 1:15 remains. Got to move, Sample. Valdez is tired. He's burning up his energy. Trevion still pushing in the center of the mat. Here we go. He'll shove once more. 1 minute to go in the third period. $50 seconds. Sample tries to go in for a shot. Trying to work a corner. 45 seconds. We have one varsity match remaining after this, folks. Tritons have locked the victory in Hodges Fieldhouse. 30 seconds until that match. We'll dive into that in just a second. Sample tries to go low. Can't get suckered in by the ankle. Sample, got to work hard here. 25 seconds. Going up against number 2, Valdez. Here we go, Sample. He's unranked. Going for the victory. 15 seconds. Has put up such a hard fight against number 2, Valdez. Good defense. Sample fires. Fires once more. 5 seconds. Sample. Last second attempt. Tries to throw him, but he's going to give it up right at the end. Losing by 2 points to ranked number 2, Jose Valdez. I'd say that was a great match. Under Trevion Sample's belt. I think a lot of folks in the committee are going to look at that saying, whoa, who's that kid out of Iowa Central, Trevion Sample? We got to stick close to him, as he just took number 2 all the way to the wire. Here we go for the Iowa Central Tritons. Final varsity match going to be between Iowa Central's Jordan Pryor, as he'll take on Jalen Smith. 30-6 is the overall team score, so Tritons have locked down the victory in dual standings. Let's see if Jordan Pryor can close one out. Big battle. Body him down low, Jordan Pryor. How's that one for you? It's going to be a sore bus ride home for Jalen Smith. He'll take him down, he'll get a back point, and he'll let him up. 4-1 is the score. Hodges Fieldhouse loves it. JP doing big things. Jalen Smith, a little too much on his plate. Pryor looking for a big move once more. He'll go heavy. Push down low. 2.5 remains in the first period. Pryor with the fly away. Pryor at the heavyweight position he is. Great job at flying away. He's still so light on his feet. 2 minutes remain. That'll bring the individual score 6-1. Pryor getting him to his back. No back points awarded. Couldn't get his shoulders down. Trying to lock up a Granby roll. Oh, he's going to flip him. There you go. Lock it up. Cradle. Jordan Pryor closes off the night with the victory. Yes, sir. Big dog. 36-6 is the final score in team duels. Jalen Smith doesn't know what happened to him. He's going to get back to his sideline. Once again, the final team duel score, 36-6. The Tritons get the victory in their home opener against the NIACC Trojans. Wow. Way to go, Iowa Central Tritons. That'll bring their overall team score 1-1. Great match between both teams. One of my favorite matches, despite the Iowa Central Tritons losing, Trevion Sample showed a lot of bright spots. Just got to work on maybe the setups I'd like to see some more from him. He's going to be fun to watch progress throughout the rest of the season. But I tell you what, folks, we have 2 more home duels for the Iowa Central Tritons and possibly much more to come. So I tell you what, every single home matchup, we're going to be right here on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Otherwise, you're listening to Hank Ambrose of Triton Nation. I'm going to be signing out. Everyone, have a safe rest of the week and enjoy yourself for the next broadcast.